ShriChakra is a frame of reference that's been part of several cultures' sacred rituals and practices. I have been looking at the central circle of ShriChakra since my primary school, not knowing that this circle is a part of a greater structure. My name is Bita Sadanandan. I'm the originator, facilitator, and proprietor of MITI School. Over 47 plus years, going back and forth in bettering my lifestyle and my life story, I arrived at a referenceable, regularly updated conscience or conglomerate science. This video is a presentation of ShriChakra conscience, underlying which is MITI Conscience. From what I have found over also 12 plus years of clinical health facilitation in improving health of the human body frame. ShriChakra is the 2D representation of reality from a person-centric model of the universe or reality. ShriChakra conscience is a regularly updated frame of reference, and so is ongoing work. As new information becomes available, or there are changes in previously thought of ideas, I make changes to the framework. I found we have WHO's global list of diseases because people don't know several hidden details within ShriChakra framework. So, I will start the presentation from the middle of what's been found, and I will cover the start and where I am today towards the end, because I have an always work in progress mindset represented by this image of infinity, with unlearn at one end, relearn at the other, and centered in the middle by learn. So, the middle is where I start, where the learning continuously happens. So, let me start formally. ShriChakra is a familiar frame of reference for sustainable health, wealth, and wisdom. There are yantra or space-related, mantra or matter-related, and tantra or time-related practices associated with it in the interest of having sustainable health, wealth, wisdom, and communal harmony. The upward-facing triangle and downward-facing triangle represent the divine masculine and divine feminine. The left and right sides of the formation represent nature and nurture, four constants that are also represented by the stable and equally important T-shaped gateways of this image. The bindu at the center is said to be where all the chakras dissolve into. I found over 12 plus years of clinical health facilitation that the bindu is also where the whole construct emerges from. The chakras inform the dot, and the dot informs the chakras. In other words, the outside informs the inside, and inside informs the outside. And this structure repeats itself in every circle of sacred geometry infinitely, with compounding mathematics and pathematics, nature and nurture concerns, depending on health or physiological processes of a person. MITI Conscience that underlies ShriChakra, this image is what it looks like with a few more colorful details, is a 2D representation of reality as precipitated from different levels of consciousness according to soundness of mind and body of a person. In other words, ShriChakra was found to emerge from MITI Conscience. I am technologically challenged, so I have this pencil and paper drawing to look at while I work on digital version. By conscience, I don't just mean conglomerate science, but also the union of multiple facets into a single conglomerate whole that the ShriChakra represents. Consider ShriChakra to be like the Star of David atop a Christmas tree, and you got to start at the base where the gifts are present and unwrap the goodies within hidden details and step by step arrive at the construct that is ShriChakra.